morning, good morning. Today is Tuesday at 7:28 a.m. I got an offer from DoorDash to go to McDonald's. I'm gonna get $8.25 for 4.7 miles. It's a slow day today. I have been waiting for an offer to come in for about 45 minutes, and it has been just super slow. The offers that have been coming in have been really terrible, and I just didn't know what to do. I was like, well, what should I do? There's nothing I can do about it. Just hang out at home and wait till something decent comes in. So this one isn't quite $2 for every mile, but I wanted to get going. So I was like, oh, I'll just take it. It's close enough. I sort of just ignore the second digit that pops up on the phone and just take it. So I saw on the, I just sort of look and I'm like, well, the app shows that I'm going to be getting, $8 and something for 4 miles. So I'm like, well, that's kind of like $2 for every mile. So basically what I'm doing is I'm rounding down the number of miles and then doubling it to get the $2 for every mile. So that's kind of like the strategy at the moment. And I guess it's working out. I mean, I got something from it. And I'm not taking orders that are less than $8. That's the other thing that's messing me up. Because it worked so well yesterday, I figured why not keep doing it. So maybe it'll work out well for me again today. I don't know. Just have to wait and see what happens. The day is new. We'll see what happens. The rain, the forecast today has some chance of rain again today as well. This will be, if it rains on me, it'll be the third day in a row that it's rained, and that's extremely rare here in Vegas for that to happen. Temperature right now is 61 degrees. So it's not jacket weather at all. And right now the traffic is busy because it's rush hour time and people are going to school and going to work. I'm sure this order is going to be ready once I get there because it's a long distance for me to get to this particular McDonald's. That kind of tells me that there's nobody working in this area. It is so nice to have the sun back out again, let me tell you. I was starting to get that depressed feeling coming over me, not having the sun for a couple of days. My spot is available. The McDelivery spot is open. Let's go inside. That took a long time. That was about a 7-minute wait. Continue with pickup. Take a receipt photo. Done. confirm. Alright, now I have the directions. 6-minute drive. 1.8 miles. It's a house. It's a leave at the door. That took a long time. A super long time. I don't know exactly why it took so long. Maybe they were understaffed. I think I only saw 3 people working inside the McDonald's, and the floor was soaking wet. I'm not exactly sure why they dump a bucket of water onto the floor of the McDonald's. Maybe that's to degrease the floor, but it must make the floor really slippery for the workers to walk on. And maybe that's slowing them down too. They don't want to slip and fall, so they're taking baby steps when they're walking. And no other delivery drivers came in there while I was waiting. There was some guy at the delivery pickup counter when I walked in, but he wasn't a delivery driver. He was just somebody that ordered through the app and was waiting for them to put something on the shelf for him, which I think he just got a coffee. And so it looks like it's going to be a real slow day. If I didn't say it already, my goal is to get $50 today. And we'll see if that happens. Right now I'm not very hopeful about it. My plan though is to work later today, possibly all the way up until noon, maybe 1 o'clock. And after I drop this order off, I'll go over. I'm gonna park over at a Walgreens and wait for the next offer to come in for 5 minutes. And if nothing comes in, I'm gonna head for home. It doesn't seem like today's gonna be a very profitable day. So far the traffic seems to be flowing just fine. There's been a few incidences where people on the road are not driving right, and the people are very impatient today. They're in a bad mood. That's been the vibe today for the drivers on the road here in Vegas. People are quick to honk at other people and are in no mood for games today. It's like they want the day to just be normal, but because the roads are wet and because people are more down in the dumps today because of the lack of sunshine, it's got a lot of people having some brain fog issues today. And then of course there's also those people that are just short-tempered and hungover. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, so I think what also is happening is that people are hungover from drinking last night. A lot of people party on Cinco de Mayo and they drink a little too much and they get hungover the next day, and that puts them in a bad mood. So that's probably happening as well. Is this place going to be on the right hand side? Yeah. We're just 0.7 miles away. Going to be a drop off at a house in a 55 and over community. All the houses are single story and they're for the older folk to live. I looked inside this neighborhood with one time when they had an open house because I was curious what they looked like. And they're not bad. They're just you have to have a yard that is open or exposed to the neighbors, so you don't really have a very private backyard. That's the only thing I noticed that's different about these 55 and over communities. I guess they know that old people are hoarders, and they tend to just turn their backyards into like garbage dumps. So they don't allow the person to have a completely private space in their backyards. But other than that, this whole neighborhood just feels like a normal neighborhood. I mean, you don't see any kids really, that's for sure. Okay, what side of the street is it on? It's on the left. I'm looking. I see it. Oh, they're already waiting for me. They're standing outside waiting for me. They're so excited for their food. They must be so hungry. They're like, what's taking so long? Continue. Thank you. Hello, good morning. There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you too.
Thank you. That's all done. It's friendly, no problems at all. Let me turn back on my Uber Eats and start making my way to the Walgreens. The reason why I'm heading to this Walgreens is that it's a known spot where you can get a lot of offers. If I stay over here, I could sit here all day and no offers would come in. I don't know exactly why that is, but that's the way it is. It's just one of those weird things that the app does. If you're in a certain area, it throws you more offers than if you're a mile more away. Like right now, I'm about a mile away from the hotspot area, and it won't send me anything. I can't explain it why. It doesn't quite make any sense. But that's what always happens. So once I get to this Walgreens, I start getting offers. It must have to do with all the different stores that are over there, and those places are known for being places that have a lot of delivery orders. That must be it. That's the only thing I can think. But if I sit here, I usually don't get anything. So yeah, so where I'm going to be parking, there's a Sprouts, a Target, a Starbucks, a Walgreens. There's a little breakfast joint. There's a Carl's Jr. I mean, there's so many things in that shopping center. So that's why the offers usually come pouring in once I get there. So yesterday, I think I only did 3 jobs and I got my $50. So I figure if I have the app on until noon or 1, I shouldn't have to do any more than 5 jobs to get to my $50 goal if I do $8 minimum. Because usually the offers, if I say a minimum of $8, they average out to be somewhere around $10 on average is what the offers end up averaging out to when you add them all together. So that gets me to the 50. And the strategy worked yesterday, but it may not work today because I don't know if there's that many people using the app today, or at least not using it right now. But maybe later around lunchtime, maybe it'll get busier. Or maybe a lot of shopping orders will come in. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. DoorDash, $6 for 9 miles. Maybe another reason why I don't get offers is this light that I'm coming up on is it's a very long red light. So it takes a long time to cross this light. And that could be it too. The app must know that it delays the delivery driver from reaching the restaurant for probably anywhere from an extra 2 to 5 minutes. And they probably puts that into its calculations. That could be it too. Because once I cross this light up ahead, I usually get a lot of offers. Alright, we made it to the Walgreens. I'm going to park here for 5 to 10 minutes. I shall return. I got the next offer from Uber Eats. I'm going to be going to Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf and then to Munchbox. I'm going to get $17.15 for 8.1 miles. This was a pretty decent one, not too bad at all. And I was waiting probably about 6 minutes for this offer when it came in. And I just passed the time watching TikTok, and the time went by. It works. That trick really does work. I don't know how else would I pass the time. I could only read so many news articles before I would have just been totally bored. So thank goodness for TikTok. I don't know what I would do. I guess I would watch YouTube shorts, but I don't find those to be as good for some reason as TikTok. No hate on YouTube, but that darn TikTok has some of the most entertaining shorts compared to YouTube. And I don't know why. Maybe it's the algorithm. It just has a really good algorithm. It knows what to send you. I've been hooked on all these Judge Judy baby episodes. Every time one comes up, I just am glued to it, watching the clip of of Judge Judy as a baby and all of the plaintiff and defendants looking like babies with with crazy hairdos and jewelry and tattoos. It's very funny. So we got about a 3-minute drive to the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, and hopefully it'll be ready. It's hard to know right now. Usually when I get to Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, it's never ready. But at least I know for sure the Munchbox order will be ready. Because if there's any type of delay here at the Coffee Bean, that will give the Munchbox employees the time to put together the order at Munchbox. And so once I complete this delivery, it'll be 17 plus 8. I'll be at $25, and that'll already be halfway to my goal. So now I'm starting to feel more hopeful that I'm gonna hit my $50 goal today. The weather's staying good. There's no sign of rain yet, just clouds up in the sky. That's it. No raindrops are falling. traffic is kind of heavy because everybody's still commuting to work. It's not even 8 a.m. yet. It's currently 7:58 a.m. and traffic is still pretty busy. Just gotta be patient. Maybe it's a good thing that there's traffic right now, because it'll give it time for this for the employees at the coffee shop to put the order together. I could have made a left here at this light, but it's probably about the same. It was a crapshoot about which light was going to turn green first. When I first started doing this job, I would spend so much time thinking about the future for the job. I'd be like, oh, is it gonna be ready? Where am I gonna park? I would worry about what if something's missing. I would think about, how hard is it gonna be to drop it off? Like, I'd be thinking too far ahead and stressing myself out. Because, when you're new, you get stressed about all kinds of stuff. And so you start thinking, your mind tries to predict too far in the future what's going to happen. And that just creates a lot of anxiety. And now that I've done this job for so many years, I just kind of hang out. I'm just hanging out, having a good time. I'm like, right now I'm just sitting in the car and I'm just cruising along. And I'll just take it all one step at a time and deal with it when I get there. Right now, it's just cruising in the car, trying to make sure nobody crashes into me. That's probably the most healthy mindset you can have when you do this job. You start thinking about, how it doesn't pay that much and all the stuff, that the antics you got to deal with to do it. Then you just quit. You wouldn't want to do it anymore. All right, we made it. Let's go get it. No waiting on the order. It was ready. That was an easy pickup. No problems at all. Now we gotta drive 8 minutes to Munchbox. That order has got to be ready. There's no way it's not ready. It's like the guy gave me the signal that he wasn't gonna cross, and then he crosses. He actually looked away from me, like at his car. He stares away, like not making eye contact with me, as if he's trying to tell me to go ahead, and then he suddenly starts walking across the street. I had another add-on to this order that came in, but it was not worth it at all. It was $4 and change for an additional 8 miles. I don't know how all these other people that I see doing these videos, how they get these platinum statuses and they accept almost every order that comes in. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. I would be so angry taking low dollar offers that have super high miles on them. I would just become like a road rage driver. because it's not just wasting my time, it's destroying my car and the future earnings I could make using those miles on my car. It's like my car is only going to be alive for so many miles, and then it just is going to poop out on me. And just the thought that I'm just giving my miles away on my car for nothing is it's just not worth it. I think a lot of people that strive for the platinum status do it because they feel like the app is eventually going to, on average, give them really good offers. So when they average out the money they make, they think it's all going to be excellent for them. And maybe it is, I don't know, because I won't do it. I'm like, I want a fair wage for what I'm doing. And I take it job by job, not averaging it out. I'm not going to take $1 to drive 5 miles, thinking that somehow along the way I'm going to get bigger offers that are going to average it out. It's like the strategy I'm doing right now. I know on average how much money I'm going to be making for the number of miles I've got to give up. It's like, okay, it's reasonable to me. And if I have nothing to do, if the app is slow and there's nothing to do, I just go home. I'm like, well, okay, I'll just go home and make myself a sandwich. The sun is starting to disappear. They did say there's still a chance of rain today. This is kind of a weird delivery. Normally, when I get this kind of double order, the restaurants are close to each other. Not in this situation. These two restaurants are far from each other. It's kind of a good thing in a way, because that means that the drop-offs are not far away. That all the miles that I'm using up right now are just for the pickups. Time right now is it's 8 minutes after 8, so I'm doing really good. I don't think it's even been an hour of active time yet. That pothole is huge. It's growing every day. Man, that rain sure makes a lot of potholes. There's like 2 big potholes in this area that I watch out for, and that's one of them. And every day it gets bigger and bigger. I guess they're waiting for the rain to stop so they can repair it. Parking looks good. Nobody's in the area where the people park for Munch Box. So it looks like I'm gonna get a decent parking spot. Let's go in. No waiting on the order. Okay, the first person I'm dropping off for is going to be the coffee bean and tea leaf customer. 10 minutes, 2.9 miles. Just waiting for this person to park. Its navigation is telling me this is the better way to go. I'll try it. You're saying this is the better way. I'll try it, but I think the other way was better. Let's see if they're right. Well, this doesn't look so hot. I don't know. I thought the other way would have been better. Where am I going to? It's a house. It's a leave at the door. Leave on the table by the door. Thanks. So far, this seems like not the better way to go, in my opinion. I guess the drop-offs must be real close to each other, because this drive is practically 3 miles to the customer. So that's pretty much almost all the miles that this thing was quoted to be. So once I drop off these 2 orders, I think I'll drive back to, I mean, if the drop-offs are both near each other, more than likely I'm going to end up parking either at a Carl's Jr. that has a protein house, and either that or I'm going to end up parking at a Target shopping center and waiting there. That's always a good strategy to do as you're making your way to the drop-off. Try to think about where you're going to go after you drop it off. And that way you're not just blindly driving. Because, you know, your first instinct when you drop off an order is to go back to wherever it's, you know, wherever you think is the most busy. And you end up sometimes passing a lot of places that you could have stopped at that are closer. $3.13 for 3 miles. You almost have to memorize by experience what spots give you work, and what areas you know the app doesn't usually ring at all. Nothing comes in. So there's a little bit of experience that has to come into play with this job. I remember when I first started working, I would just always drive to the nearest Starbucks thinking that, well, all the Starbucks are the same, so this is where I need to go. But that's not the case at all. Some Starbucks don't get any orders at all, believe it or not. They're just not set up for delivery. Like they have chosen not to do deliveries or something. Now, I can't say that's true for McDonald's. I think every single McDonald's, even if it's inside of a store like a Walmart, every single McDonald's does delivery. I have never seen a McDonald's that I didn't drive by that the app didn't go off saying pick up something at this McDonald's. A gas station McDonald's, it doesn't matter. If there's a golden arch, they do the delivery. But not Starbucks. I've driven by some Starbucks for years and years and have never gotten an offer from that particular Starbucks. So right now I've got the Munch box order kind of split up because of the drink situation. So I got all the drinks in my delivery box, So coffee bean and tea leaf and Munchbox drinks are all in the same box. And then I put the Munchbox food on the floor of my car. And oh, my rubber mats have come in real handy. The rain yesterday put so much water on the floor of my car. I could actually see the water sloshing around when I was driving. And because my rubber mats have like grooves in them, the water sits below where I step. So like the grooves of the mats keep me from touching the water, which I really like. That's a really cool feature that they put in these rubber mats. And then this morning when I checked the mats, they were all dry. The water dried right up. Worked out real good. So that was a really good investment. If I would have had the factory installed floor mats in this car, they would still be sopping wet. I probably would have had to wait till the sun had come out and then hung them somewhere to dry. Got another 2 minutes, 0.9 miles. There goes the sun again. Disappeared. Coffee bean and tea leaf that I'm dropping off first. Make sure I don't mix them up. So easy to mess up, let me tell you. When you have 2 deliveries, sometimes you get spacey and you just grab the order that's closest to you. So this order is furthest from me, so I gotta remember it's the 2 bags that are taped together from Coffee Bean. A leave at the door, leave on the table, as I recall. Yeah. Where are you? Where are you, house? There you are. I see you. Take the coffee bean order. Put the Munchbox order now in the delivery bag next to the drinks, and let's go. All right, that's done. No problems, all smooth. Now we're traveling 1.8 miles, 7-minute drive to an apartment. It's a leave at the door, don't knock or ring, thank you. And here comes the sun again. $12 for 26 miles. I don't know if they gave me a gate code for the apartment. I didn't look. Maybe there'll be a red light and I can check it out. Let's see. They did not give me a gate code. I am in trouble. I might have a gate code stored somewhere, but It's been a long time since I've been to this apartment complex. It probably won't work anymore. $6, 8 miles. If I can't get in, I'll just sit there. I just have to sit there till somebody comes out of one of the gates. Wait, what apartment is this? Uh-oh. The navigation is totally wrong. I think they marked their building wrong. Because this particular apartment complex is not where this navigation wants me to go to. Oh, that's really weird. Oh no, it's right. The navigation is right. I thought it was the next street. So no, they marked their building right. They just didn't give me a gate code. Alright, then I'm going to open up my Google Maps where I have some codes stored. And, okay, I have an old code here. Wait, where's the street? Is it this street? I'll just leave my map open. I'm not sure which complex it is. No, it's the next one coming up. The next one coming up is this gate code. I'll try that gate code and see if it works. Sometimes these places never change the gate code, so it may still work. But usually at apartment complexes, they rotate them because when people get evicted, they don't want them coming back. Especially tenants that they kicked out that are really angry and want to do something vindictive. Quarter of a mile, turn right. Yeah, it's this next one coming up. $11, 13 miles. Uh-oh, gotta stop. $17 for 6 miles, but it's a Las Vegas Boulevard delivery. Oh, that's a good amount of money, but where's the drop-off? Oh, I better take it. That's a good offer. Alright, I took it. We could be in for some real pain. Oh, I took it because it was good money. The gate's open. Woo-hoo. Oh, I might regret doing this delivery. But I'm greedy right now. I want to be done. $17, that's a good amount of money. Alright, I gotta focus on this job. Okay, building 22. Stay in the present. Don't focus on that job that's gonna be stressful coming up. Just get that money. Okay, it says it's this building here on the right, but I haven't seen any building numbers at all. So I'm just gonna have to go with blind faith that they marked it right. All right, let's go. Thank you. Easy drop off. They did good marking their building. No problems. So now I got the next offer from Uber Eats. I'm going to be going to Nothing Bundt Cakes. I'm going to get $17.66 for 5.8 miles. I could not say no. I don't know if this is going to bite me because the drop-off is on Las Vegas Boulevard. So I don't know how hard the drop-off's going to be. But usually when I see Las Vegas Boulevard, it's bad news. It means it's going to be a very hard drop-off. But I could not say no. I'm like, wow, that's good money. That's going to pretty much get me close to finishing my day, and it's only 8:28 right now. Next time I'm at a light, I'll have to do the math and add up the money to see how close I am to getting to the goal. This poor crossing guard, this is one of the hardest jobs to do. She's got to hold up 2 stop signs because the people here are so crazy on this boulevard. So dang. I hope they pay her more money than the average crossing guard. That is a hard job. It's like I thought my job was hard. My job's not hard at all. The hardest part of this job is just not crashing. It's like you don't want to get into a car accident because then it's over. Game over. When you crash, it's game over. There's no more fun. So you've got to just be patient. I will try to wait until it's just safe. I'm like, I'm in no hurry. Whenever it's safe to go, I'll go. I'm not gonna rush. Oh, another crossing guard finally showed up for that lady. He must have been late to work. Because normally when I go over there, there's 2 crossing guards managing that intersection or that crosswalk. So far, it doesn't look like this drop-off is going to be anywhere near the Las Vegas Strip. And that's because right now, for me to go to the pickup, I'm going away from the Las Vegas Strip. So all the miles right now are being eaten up and then will be doubled because I have to then go back to Las Vegas Boulevard. So it's a little over 2 miles to get to the pickup. And so to get back to Las Vegas Boulevard is going to be another 3 miles. So that's 5 miles right there. 5 miles are going to be eaten up just to get to Las Vegas Boulevard from this street. So that means I'm most likely just going to be going to some apartment or a business. Oh no, it could be South Point Casino. Oh, there's a timeshare. Never mind, it could be really bad. There's still some really bad, really hard delivery places on Las Vegas Boulevard off of the street that I'm on right now. So never mind. I could still be screwed. But I shouldn't think about it. Right now, just pick up the order and then focus on the drop-off after I do the pickup. An additional $3.70 for 7 miles. Nope. So this place, Nothing Bundt Cakes, it's right next to Target. It's in the Target shopping center. Why is this light flashing? That's really weird. The other light, there's 2 lights that are flashing, are normally flashing, and the first one wasn't flashing. That's weird. That was a strange. I know I'm in a school zone, but usually there's like a light before you reach the school that warns you to slow down. And then you enter the school area. This time there wasn't. It's really weird. So the worst case scenario for this delivery would be I have to take it to the South Point Casino and deliver it to somebody's hotel room. That's the worst case scenario, because the walk to get from the parking lot to somebody's hotel room is a 15-minute walk. It's a long walk. Then you gotta go back another 15 minutes. It's like a 30 minutes total. It is far. It's the equivalent of doing a delivery on the strip, if this is the case. Now sometimes you do get, if it's a casino delivery, sometimes you do get a friendly customer and they'll wait for you at the valet main entrance and you can just roll on up and hand them the bag. That happens every once in a while. So, but I can remember one time I delivered some donuts to somebody in the hotel room at South Point, and they paid me $20. So it was worth it. And maybe that's probably what this is too, because this is a lot of money to be paying me to just, to pick up a cake and drive such a low number of miles. It's almost $20. What did they order? Cake with flour. Seasonal Bunttinis. Signature Bunttinis. It's a lot of cake. One cake and a bunch of little snack cakes. The nice thing about this place we're going to, the Nothing Bundt Cakes, is that usually the cakes are not heavy. They're very lightweight. They're not like those Freed's cakes that have all that, some cakes can be really heavy. They make them so massive, like a sheet cake. But no, these are usually not big at all. Not sure why. They're expensive, I know that. They're not cheap. Okay, where's this place at? Is it here? Oh yeah. I haven't been here in such a long time. They used to have a canopy right here. They took it down. It's all gone. I didn't recognize it. It's all wide open now. They had a whole little shaded area. Oh man. Well, we have a situation. Nothing Bundt Cakes doesn't open for another 20 minutes. So my plan is, and I messaged the customer, my plan is to take an offer. Let me stop accepting new requests from Uber. My plan is to take work from DoorDash. So if something comes in from DoorDash, I'm going to take it, and then I will come back here and do this order. I think that makes sense, right? Because it's a good amount of money. I don't really want to miss out on it, and I only have to wait 20 minutes till they open, so it's not that long. And I should be able to get another offer from DoorDash in the next 5 to 10 minutes, because this is a hotspot zone. So yeah, so I'm gonna just hang out here and see what happens. If something's coming in. Albertsons, $6.50 to shop for 8 items. Oh gosh, no thanks. Decline. I'll sit here for 5 minutes and let you guys know what happens. Alright, so now I'm headed off to Protein House. I got an offer from DoorDash. Let me tell you about it as soon as I get across this road safely. And I still have the Nothing Bundt Cakes on Uber Eats, but right now we're gonna get $5.50 from DoorDash to go to Protein House, and it's gonna be 2 miles. And the time is 8:50. Nothing Bundt Cakes doesn't open up yet for another 10 minutes. So this one makes sense to do. The only part that's going to be difficult is that I have to drop it off at an apartment. So hopefully they gave me the gate code and I won't have any problems getting into the apartment complex. But at least something came in to kill the time. Now this would technically be called a dirty stack. But I don't know how you could call it a dirty stack if there's no way for me to even get the order for the first customer. And I did let the customer know when the restaurant opens, so that way they're aware that I can't get access to their order from the restaurant because it's not open yet. Ooh, thank goodness I made this light. Oof, that would have been a disaster. It's a long light. Traffic's busy. I wish this order would have come in sooner. I waited for the longest time. I mean, I was there for probably 10-12 minutes just waiting for something to come in to do. And I was just twiddling my thumbs. I'm like, maybe I should just cancel out of this order. Maybe it's not worth it. It's just too much trouble, but I was like, no, it's worth it. That's a good amount of money. And I thought to myself, if I get another $8 one, that'll complete my day. But no, this is not $8, and I'll still have about $3 more to make to complete my day, technically, although I don't have to. Man, these cars, come on, give me a break. It's like some cars are going too fast, some are going too slow. Park over here. Hopefully this guy's not going up. He's going where I need to go. Well, it wasn't ready. It was about a 3-4 minute wait. Well, so much for that being a easy, quick pickup. That's exactly what happens when you try to dirty stack, and why I don't like to do dirty stacking, because it's stressful. Stuff can happen and can really mess you up. I like to be on time for my deliveries. And now it's going to be 5 minutes to get to the drop-off. And the Nothing Bundt Cakes opens up in 2 minutes, so there's no way for me to get to Nothing Bundt Cakes right when they open. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay, but I won't be very far from the restaurant. I'll only be 1 mile from Nothing Bundt Cakes once I drop this off. And I don't think it's going to be life or death. There's no worry about something going wrong with the order. Uh-oh, what's going on? The navigation's going wonky on me. Oh, there it goes. It was telling me to make a U-turn. I'm like, don't stress me out, app. I've got to pick up another order. I don't need the aggravation. Oh, maybe what I should do is I should pull into the shopping center with the Nothing Bundt Cakes and get the Nothing Bundt Cake order. Because by the time this light turns green, it'll be ready. The only risk is that I'll irritate this customer who's probably waiting for their food. That's the only downside. So I better not piss off two customers. So let's just go ahead and head over to the drop-off for this DoorDash order, because I don't want to get all stressed out about multiple problems. And we're going to be going to a business, and it's a leave at the door. And it's just 4 minutes from here, 1.2 miles. Gosh, it's such a tough call. I know if I go to Nothing But Cakes, you just walk in and it's sitting there right on the shelf. And you just grab it and go. But what I don't know is this customer, you know, how hungry are they? How desperately are they waiting for this food? Yeah, I don't want to get into any problems. I'm sure the other customer must know. I mean, the worst case scenario is with Uber Eats. You know, I'll just get a lateness ding on my statistics, which is much better than irritating a customer for not showing up with their food when they can clearly see that I'm on my way to the drop-off. So let me take care of this first. And then I'll come back. Oh, there's a bus broken down. Nothing but problems. Let me tell you, when you try to do something that sounds like at the moment that makes perfect sense, now I'm starting to wonder, did this make any sense at all? Was this the right call? Suddenly this seems like an incredibly long drive to get this done. See where I'm going. What's the address? Okay, this is the place. And there's usually a parking spot that I can park at for delivery drivers. Yeah, delivery drivers only. That's me. I'm a delivery driver. Thank you. Got it. Yeah, you're welcome. Hi. Okay, great. There you go. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. Well, I don't know if this was such a good idea. Now it's 9:05. 5 minutes after 9. Now I'm sure that customer is wondering, where am I? Like, where's my cake? This kind of reminds me of that time I accidentally accepted an order to do shopping for somebody. Like my leg hit it or something and I fell asleep. And it was like 45 minutes later and the app still had me assigned to somebody's shopping order. And when I tried to cancel it, it wouldn't let me. So I had to talk to somebody at support. And I had to tell them that I did not accept this order, that somehow I got it, but I didn't press it. But I must have pressed it. And so far the customer has not messaged me at all. So that means that they're busy with doing other things, and they know that they must have saw the message and been like, well, they're not open. So whenever it gets here, it gets here. And they probably don't need the cake till later, so they're probably good. They're probably fine with waiting. Now, what I don't know is Uber going to ding me for not, for being late to the store? Because I was at the location and there for probably about 15 minutes, waiting for it to open. But they probably, in their mind, they're probably thinking, well, you should have just waited there if you wanted the job. Wait until they open. Don't do any other work. And I probably would have stayed if it was food, let's say it was like somebody's Chinese food or Mexican food or, like a hot food item. I would have had no choice but to either wait or unassign myself. There wouldn't have been very many other options for me to do. But for this particular situation, when it's just an item that's just sitting on a shelf and it's not going to spoil, it's basically like a grocery item just sitting there. There was really no point in me having to worry about something going wrong with their order, because it could sit all day long. They have it in a refrigerated area, and then when you get it, you grab it and go. It's 9:08. Now I'm 8 minutes behind. No stress. It's all good. There's no stress. We're gonna get there. I never dirty stack. It's just so stressful. I don't even know why I put myself through this. Putting myself through unnecessary stress. Because I hate to be late for things. That's why I don't dirty stack. I hate being late. And right now I feel late. Yet I know I'm not late, because I know the customer could message me anytime asking me a status update or something, and they're not. They have not responded at all to any messages that I've sent them, which means they're fine. They're good. And Uber, they're fine. To them, it's just a statistic. So they'll just be like, well, one mark against you for being late to the store. And I think I have a 99% on-timely rate with them, so I'm good. I think I can turn here. I think this is faster. I think. Yeah. It's straight ahead. As long as nobody crashes into me. Ooh, it's 9:09, guys. Ooh, I'm so late. I'm almost 10 minutes late. Let's go. Let's go in and get it. So far, this is working out just fine. As soon as I had the order in my hand, the customer messaged me and says, okay, thank you. Meaning coincidentally, he just got the message that I have this, that I told that the Nothing Bundt Cakes opens at 9. So that was great. That means that all I gotta do now is get to the drop-off, which is a 9-minute drive from here, 3.2 miles, and I'm delivering it to the South Point Casino. Did he give me a room number? No. Okay, great. It says leave at door. So maybe he will meet me at the main entrance, I hope. Oh, I gotta get over one. He's making a right. Whew. On our way. Finally. Note from customer, leave. That says leave at door. And it's definitely the South Point Casino. I'm gonna put, please meet me at the main entrance of the South Point Casino. Thank you. So I let him know to meet me at the main entrance, so that means I just have to pull into the valet section and hand it to him if he's going to be there. Now he may not respond, and if he doesn't respond, I've got to park at the regular parking, and then I've got to basically walk and stand around at the entrance until I get a hold of him. Oh, he says he's on his way. That's great. Woohoo, it's going to be an easy drop-off. Easy drop off. And I put I put the order in my trunk in a Grubhub bag because I wasn't sure if I had to walk with it or if he was going to meet me. So I'll have to hop out of the car and hand it to him once I get there. Because you saw what it was. It's 3 big boxes. It's very bulky. But of course it's light because it's Nothing Bundt Cakes, and their cakes are very airy. So once I drop this off, I'll only be about $2 or $3 short of my goal. So the plan is to start heading back this way, just start heading home, and then I'll take a $5 minimum offer, as long as it's $2 for every mile, and that'll be it. And the time is 9:16. So now my stress level, I can feel it coming down. I don't feel as worried anymore because now I can sort of see the finish line. I know I have a responsible customer waiting for me who's going to be there at the entrance. They're not going to fail me like so many other customers have in the past. There's a spot where Uber drivers park to pick up people. Maybe I'll park there and then get out and walk. No, I'll park because he's going to look for my car. With Uber Eats, it shows them what my car looks like and my license plate. So he's going to be looking for my car. So I'll just go to the valet and put my hazards on. It'll just be a little bit difficult to get out of there once I drop it off because the cars tend to really back up in the valet section. So you can see this is why I don't like to deliver items to Las Vegas Boulevard. If that customer had not communicated with me, I wouldn't know what to do, because they didn't leave a room number, and there's no safe place to leave an order at the main entrance. It's all just the public roaming around at the main entrance. There's no like concierge person I can give it to or anything. So it adds like a level of stress. And if the customer never gets their order, you don't get the tip with Uber. With Uber Eats, you don't get the tip. If the customer is not happy, they can just remove the tip completely, and I would only end up with a couple of bucks for my troubles for all this driving and headache. If this was DoorDash, I'm guaranteed the money, and I would just put it right by the door, by the entrance, and leave and be like, well, good luck, you didn't show up, or you didn't give me the proper instructions, it's not my fault. But not with Uber Eats, so you got to make sure that customer is a happy camper. Just about there. It's got to make this left turn, and then we'll be on the South Point property. Fingers crossed, the customer's waiting for me with a happy smile and a good attitude. No problems. Reset my DoorDash so I don't lose my shift. Oh, I'll feel so much better when this is dropped off. Right now I feel about 80% better. 20% of me is still a little worried that something can go wrong. The customer has a long way to walk from their hotel room to get to that main entrance. I'm glad they responded right away. He's got at least a 10-minute walk to get to the main entrance from where he's at. Those hotel rooms are like, they're on the complete opposite end of the building, and their elevators are really slow. I don't think there's any big event happening today at the casino, so I don't think it's going to be super crowded. But a lot of people come to South Point for the buffet. There aren't that many casinos left here in Vegas that offer an affordable all-you-can-eat buffet. And so people come from all over town, and tourists come over here, specifically knowing that they're going to get the buffet experience. So it can be crowded just for that reason alone, because it's almost time for the brunch buffet. You're saying turn right here. I'm going to follow what you're saying. That's going to lead me to the valet. I hope you're right. I've never gone this way. And go all the way to the stop sign, you're saying, and a left at valet. See if you're right. Yeah, looks like they're right. Looks like this is the right way to go. Turn here. Stop. Slowly start to go, because they're not going. No, it's not that busy. I'm looking for a guy, so let's see if there's a male standing around. We type in I've arrived. Put my hazards on. I don't see anybody yet. Let's see if he shows up. Don't see anybody yet. The valet people usually leave me alone when I'm out here, so I should be okay. I hope he doesn't have a lot of things he's carrying. He's going to need his arms to carry this stuff. Let's see if anybody's coming. Thank you. Now it wants me to take a photo, but I can't take a photo because I gotta put handed to customer, done. Complete delivery. Woohoo! It was just some businessman, so that was great. No problems at all. He was very professional, very courteous, no problems. And he just asked me, who gets the tip? And I go, oh, the tip goes directly to me. And he says, okay, great. And he was a very serious man. He meant business. He was very, very nice, but with a serious disposition, which was fine. $15 for 10.5 miles, no. So that worked out perfect. It was a happy ending for everyone. And now I've got to figure out where I'm going to go next. $5, 4.5 miles. Based on my location, I'm going to take a side street back to my location because I said I'm going to head back towards home. And if something comes in, great. And if it doesn't, that's fine as well. Is it this street? No, it's the next one. So the goal now is to get $5 minimum to complete the day. It can't be more than, it has to be $2 for every mile. Oh boy, construction. I thought this would have been a great way to go. I thought this street is great because there's no stopping. The lights are real friendly. Wrong. We got construction. You know, it's one of these single lanes too, where they have to let traffic go in one direction go through first, and then it's my turn. And all the money came through immediately. I got the full amount. The moment I closed out the order, the full amount came to me. So I already have the money in hand from the customer. So that worked out really, really well. And now let me unpause my DoorDash. Now did all my tips come in? Let's see. Oh, I gotta go. No time to look, you gotta go. So right now I got $29 from Uber and 14 from DoorDash. 39 plus 14. Wait, I'm at $53. I'm already done. I'm already done. I think. Didn't I say 39 and 14? Oh, I don't want to fall into this ditch. Oh, that's dangerous. Jeez. Did I pick the wrong way to go?